Hey Rusty, what happened last time on Era?
Yeah, what
Last
happened?
time
I
on
wasn't
air.
there.
Oh, well, allow me to paint you a sort of poetic picture. Last time on Era, our hero found herself in a jungle, surrounded by dinos who had managed to bungle together technology with the help of a shrill talking raptor by the name of Quill. Jenny found herself not being a bitch. This little guy was doing it without a hitch. In the skies above, technology rained down. The idea of such a paradox made Jenny frown. At the piles of trash, they found some foes, dinosaurs with tech from their head to their toes. A fight commenced, and the good guys won. The hit points lost were closer to none. Facility on the mountaintop, the dinos had set up shop. Jenny and Quill decided to stop. The scene they saw made their jaws drop. A wedding of sorts between girl and lizard. The woman, Aegis, was some sort of wizard. The ultimate fight between brains and brawn. Quill showed off that he's no mere prawn. At the end of it all, Aegis escaped and with her took all the technology and made Quill grr. But his empire lived on. Jenny said ta-ta. What will happen in today's episode of Era?
You rhyme it.
Because each episode's last time fits the aesthetic of fits the timeline of the episode, and Greek poets exist
Do
because that's where we are.
do I heal? Question mark.
Oh yeah, totally heal. First off,
You're gonna spend every episode henceforth dying, actively dying.
Yeah,
you show
no,
up
last
and
time she
you're
just
bleeding out of
screamed.
every orifices. just die. Just die.
What?
That was Jenny.
Yeah,
Alright,
you just go,
okay.
ooh, and then you drop all your items.
She drops all two of her items. Alright. We are going to start this episode not with our main character. Instead, we're going to start this episode with, well, Lyra, you wake up. You're in a small, neatly kept room. The air is fairly tempered outside. You're pretty ready for the day. And, well, how are you feeling in this? How are you feeling? Start of a new day. Okay.
Sorry, I had to get the giggles out.
Oh, yep, all good, all good. I appreciate it. Lyra, how are you feeling?
Sorry, I gotta get him out again.
Alright, everyone. Here, I'll talk to chat. Rosie says, why are you being my childhood learning books? Why do I feel like I'm in school? Because you are. Wake up, Rosie. You're failing your math test.
Rusty, you're not making this easier.
Sorry.
Okay, well... okay. So, I guess Lyra, today's special for her, isn't it?
It is fairly special. If you remember correctly, you believe the king, aka your father, is coming to visit the temple around late afternoon.
So, based on that, Lyra feels... She feels trepidatious. I guess, is that a word? I don't know. She just, like, she's excited to see him, but she's not holding out hope that this is gonna go well.
Hmm.
It hasn't for the last few times, so why would that change?
This sort of unease in you has definitely, as this day has gotten closer and closer, it's definitely grown. Sort of like a one thorn growing into an invasive vine wrapped around your heart and your stomach.
Damn with
Yeah.
the pros, Rusty.
Thank you. There is a knocking at your door.
I guess I'll go up and open it.
You open
Wait,
it and see it. Sorry.
Should I be speaking in third person or like?
Either or.
All right.
Whatever you feel like. You open the
Yeah,
door, and it is one of your fellow sort of priestess helpers. She's sort of the same. You and her joined at the same time. However, this one is what's the word? Appreciated more. Her name is just Diana, which you think people give her more credit because she shares a name with Artemis in a sense, but who knows?
Moment.
Oh, you're up.
Hi.
Hi, the High Priestess told me to come get you and also to potentially come wake you up. But I mean, obviously you're already awake. You're ready and stuff. Sorry, I'm nervous.
The only person who should be nervous here is me.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what the High Priestess wants, but I bet she sort of like baps you on the shoulder. It'll be great. Yes, she would do a thumbs up if they existed.
Pretty sure I don't know if thumbs up and thumbs down existed. I mean, like, they say that, like, the Emperor would do that at
Oh yeah, like a Coliseum fights.
Yeah,
but it was
Coliseum.
That was like to live or die.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know if that's, like... I don't know if that's, like, true. I need to verify that. I mean, I did know at one point, but, like, Rusty, it's been over 10 years since I was into, like, religiously into Greek mythology and Roman culture and shit.
Whatever, who cares? Just get past that.
The high five was created on October 2nd, 1977.
Not the high five! Not the high five! The thumbs
good to
up!
know. It's good to know. Do you make your way to the High Priestess's chambers? Oi! Do you make your way to the High Priestess's chambers?
Yeah, I'll head over to the High Priestess's chambers. She's probably gonna yell at me. So...
You know her fairly well. You walk over. The Temple of Artemis in Ephesus is known for one thing, and that is it's grandiose. You've always been a really huge fan of it, and you've honestly, this sort of your duties right now, you've enjoyed them, but you've also there is something you wish you felt more fulfilled.
I mean, it's not like it was actively my choice. Exactly. But that doesn't mean that I don't dislike what I do.
Yeah. But there's something more.
Something is missing.
As you continue to ponder this, you finally make your way into sort of this... You walk past this large amphitheater, you see some early morning Ephesians sort of paying their respects, offerings. There is a large carving of Artemis. It's very nice. And just beyond that, there is a small wooden door that says High Priestess's domain on it.
Head in.
You open the door, and you never really get used to it. Just the moment you open this door, there's always just this sort of vibe of like smoke and it's very, I don't want to say pungent because that implies like bad smell, but it's very, very powerful smells. And you see the High Priestess just sort of sitting on the ground. She is surrounded by like various trinkets. And she sort of raises an eyebrow and immediately stands up, her full height kind of dwarfing you. She is around 6 feet tall. You are around, I want to say 5'5", 5'4".
Small. I'm like 15.
Yeah. Lyra.
Hello, High Priestess.
Greetings. As I'm sure you're aware, his lordship is coming to take a look about, and I will make sure that this temple is of the utmost cleanliness, just everything is precise, and not a single thing is out of place. And Lyra, you have a habit of being out of place in this temple. Would you disagree? She cocks her head slightly like an owl.
Lyra's just gonna narrow her eyes. She's used to this shit. Every single conversation she's had with the High Priestess has just been an exercise in keeping her spine intact while she's belittled.
No silver tongue this morning? That's fine.
If you say so, High Priestess.
And I do say so. She picks up a piece of parchment. Now listen. While I don't necessarily wish to see you in the late afternoon, I don't really wish to see you ever, if I'm being honest. However,
You've made that perfectly clear, High Priestess.
I sure have. Now, I'm gonna need you to take a look at this, because there are definitely some tasks, things for you to do before the big day. Would you like to take a look at this parchment?
I'm going to take a look at the parchment.
High Priestess's handwriting sucks, but you can manage to parse through it. It's like way too overly fancy, like someone who thinks that cursive is like the greatest thing ever, or the Greek equivalent.
Out of character real quick. I hate cursive so fucking much. I cannot read it. I've never been able to read cursive, and they always made us write in it in 3rd grade, and I was just not having a good time.
Of course, it sucks. This parchment reads the following. Gather apples... Blech. I had it written down. Here it is. Holy shit. Sorry, I hope you didn't hear my dad just sneeze. Jesus, that was loud.
I heard very small in the background, some noise like, ugh!
He's okay, don't worry, Chad. Alright.
Dang it, he's not dead.
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say. Okay. Oh. Oh. Alright.
I mean, at least
it says
like my mom.
Yeah, there you go. It's the following. Gather apples from orchard, pelts from store, herbs from herb, it says. Herbs from herb. Herbs from herb. You're aware of it. You're aware of this man. This man Herb. This man Herb who sells herbs.
Herb of the herbs.
Yeah, that's his name. And finally, at the bottom, underlined twice, make sure you are not at the temple by afternoon. This one is accompanied by a small little angry drawing of the priestess.
Oh, she's added doodles this time. How professional.
So if you're willing to do that, I guess there is no need for you to continue standing here. She just stares at you and smiles, very, coyly.
I smile back at her and I say, as you say, High Priestess, and I walk out.
As you're just about to walk out, she's like, oh, there was one more thing. I know that note says gather apples from the orchard. However, there's another thing. Past the orchard, there's sort of this, grotto. Here, I'll draw you a map. She does, in fact, she takes the parchment back and she just, scrabbles. I need you to go there. There is some lunatic was raving about some divine deity that was there, and personally I think he's full of bullshit, so I'm going to entrust you to go take a look. And that way, in case it's someone drunk who tries to attack you, it's not me whose life is harmed. Okay?
Very wise of you, High Priestess.
You can go now.
I leave. Well, I bow, I think you should, at least incline your head to, a High Priestess, and do that and I leave. I don't want to be around this bitch any longer than I have to.
Mood. You sort of walk out, and, where would you like to go first?
Let's get the herbs from Herb.
Hang on, let me rephrase that. Sorry, 5-minute rewind. High Priestess says go check out the grotto thing first. I forgot to say that.
Oh. Guess I go check out the grotto.
We love DM Rails. Sorry.
Also, when you say herbs from Herb, I know you probably mean like a stall full of herbs and such. I want you to know that I'm just gonna be imagining, for shits and giggles, I'm just gonna be imagining an ancient Greek vape shop.
Yeah, that's her, baby. No, it's not. But that would be funny. God, could you imagine? You walk past the orchard. You see some people. I should change the music. It's not the temple anymore.
Yeah, we're not in the temple anymore.
We see some people just pass by. They wave. most people in the actual town seem to like you.
It's nice that they at least like. It's nice that some people are positive to ambivalent about my existence instead of actively hating it.
It is nice, isn't it? You even get actually. Let's do your first roll. Let's do your first roll to die. So Fox, if you open up your Lyra character sheet in the little journal tab.
Which one is the journal? Macros.
It's not in macros. It's in the thing next to music, the newspaper.
Mafia files.
Oh yeah, that was an old thing. I should delete that. That was from episode 1. I'm deleting Mafia files. Sorry, Sam.
Should I just do like /roll or?
No. If you click on Lyra, and then go to character sheet, and then roll to die simple.
Which one?
Roll to die simple.
Simple. Die, D-Y-E.
Yeah. Oof.
Ouch.
All right. Yeah, you can click on any of those colors, or if you want to be locked into one right now, that will sort of show what mood you're in right now. But these are all pretty bad. I mean, your highest is faith, which kind of makes sense to what you're currently doing.
Yeah, I'm a priestess. Of course, faith's my highest.
You can lock into that right now. Just literally click on the red. It'll just do it automatically. Yeah, there you go. So since your faith is at a 2, you're feeling, but it's higher compared to the other 2, so I'll say it's pretty high in general. You do get stopped by one particular oldish-looking man. You recognize him. He doesn't really have a name. People just refer to him as Old Man. But you're aware that he is a very kind and devout individual to the Pantheon. Oh, Lyra. You're my favorite priestess out of the collective. When are you going to be high priestess?
She doesn't really know how to answer that.
Yeah, not really a question you're ready for, huh?
Yeah, not really a question. That's just like, oh hey, little Jimmy, when are you going to be president in the United States? Like
exactly.
It's like a snowball's chance in hell. Or Hades, I guess.
The underworld.
The underwear.
This old man just you're not put off, but you're just very like
This guy, am I right?
It's not very much helping the unease in your stomach.
It's really not.
As he sort of just like looks for an answer, suddenly he gets dragged away by like an older looking woman that probably is like his daughter. It's like, Dad, come on, let's go. Let's leave her alone. She's probably busy. She shoots you a look of like sympathy.
Yeah, Lyra's used to those.
Indeed. As you walk your way back to the grotto, it gets a little windier, but not in like a cold way, more in like you realize that you're facing the sea almost. Or getting closer to facing the sea. This sort of grotto is on a cliffside, and it's very nice. For a moment, as you sort of just breathe in the sense around you, that unease sort of dissipates for a minute. And you hear this very not natural noise. This is not the ocean. These are not leaves. You hear... Is that snoring? Sounds like snoring. Yeah, someone's sleeping nearby.
Probably like a vagabond of some sort.
You sort
Probably
of
not a good idea to sleep in a grotto.
You say that out. Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay, you think that to yourself.
Yeah.
Can you give me? Do you want to give me? What would this be? Yeah, give me a roll to do simple. All right, you know what? Good enough.
My total is 6?
Yeah, because it's a 4 plus the 2 you're locked into. Does that make sense?
Yeah. God, my rolls suck.
It's okay. This one didn't matter. This one you had to not roll a 1.
Yay.
You turn your head and you see who's making the noises. Nearby a fairly tall tree is a pretty, really tired-looking woman. She's wearing these weird things on her face. They're like little tiny glass things. You don't know what that's about. But she just looks exhausted.
What is she wearing?
She is wearing a sort of blue, like light-toned blue robe/toga.
Sheeton. The proper terminology would be a sheeton.
Thank you. I did not see. That's the one thing I didn't do research on.
It's okay, Rusty. My 10th birthday was ancient Rome themed, so of course.
Look, you set him up. I knock him down. All right. As you sort of stare at her, hey Jenny.
Yeah.
You're dreaming about somewhere that isn't where you've been the last, like, 7 hours. Maybe it's with your boyfriend, maybe it's with your family, hell, maybe it's just by yourself playing video games in your room. But wherever it is, you're kind of annoyed to be woken up from it, and your eyes open up, and you, in fact, lock eyes with a 15-year-old girl who is staring at you intently in the middle of a grotto near the ocean.
What do you want?
In her head, Lyra's trying to figure out, is this a god in disguise, or is this just some weirdo who fell asleep in the grove?
Who's to say?
The answer may surprise you. Yeah, she can't. She's not at a conclusion yet. Can I roll to decide how I respond, I guess?
Yeah, you can roll to die. What you call a roll to reflect to see what kind of, like, see how high your values are, yeah.
I roll to reflect. This is gonna suck.
Hey! Oh, your knife skills is really high!
What?
You stab her.
What?
Your yellow is a 4, which is the highest, and that's your knife skill.
You don't have to take the highest.
You don't have to take the highest. Take whichever one you're feeling.
Which is the blue one?
Nimble.
It's nimble.
So, and the red one is faith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't some god or godly emissary. This is just some weirdo who fell asleep in the grove.
Correct. You hear, like, your inner voice say.
God, I'm sorry. I'm breaking character real quick, but the giant voice that says correct reminds me of that one gif of the guy who's, like, blindfolded and he's trying to identify a smell and he sticks his face in human butt. And he's like, smells like ass, and then the thing goes, correct, and he goes, and he goes like, oh!
It's amazing.
Like, I swear to God, I need to, I'll find that
No,
gif later for you.
Yeah, dude, please, not now.
Not now, but like, yeah. That's just what it made me think of. Also, why is it that whenever I try to interact with people, I roll to interact with people, it's always like, oh, do you want to stab them? No! Is this just gonna be like a running theme? Me talking to people and then my brain going, kill them all!
Yeah, maybe. You're the one that wanted that as your, you're the one that wanted that as your color.
Fair enough.
Anywho. Jenny, this girl's weird. Lyra, this girl's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you sleeping in the grotto?
Why do you care?
Hey, is this a sacred grotto?
Not really, but it's definitely not, like, public knowledge.
This isn't exactly the best place to take a nap.
Says you. She kind of gets up and begins stretching.
All your joints crack.
Lyra makes a face at that.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Lyra, you notice that this woman has a bracelet on one of her hands. It is a deep purple, and on it are 2 small little gemstones, one colored red and one colored purple. Or like a lighter purple.
Does it look like anything I would have seen before?
No, this looks like you've never seen anything like this before.
Rethinking that god thing now.
Indeed.
Strange behavior, strange jewelry. Like, I mean, she didn't think this was a god before, but she's kind of remembering all the stories she's heard and such, and she's starting to consider maybe this girl was sent by Artemis? The hell? Is this one of the hunters of Artemis? Is this Artemis herself? Like the probability of this still being some weirdo who fell asleep in the grove is still fairly likely, but it's like, should I have like a modicum of concern? Like kind of thing.
So are you gonna stop staring at me? Or are you gay?
What? Huh?
Lyra, you're confused because gay people are pretty common around here. Why'd you say it like an insult?
What? Huh? Who are you?
I squint at this person. Is this the person I need to care about today?
Yes! A voice says in your head.
Correct!
Correct!
The name's Jenny.
That's a weird name. You're not from around here, are you?
No, I come from somewhere else.
Where?
Ever heard of Canada, kid?
Is that somewhere near, like, Egypt? Or Persia? Was it still called Persia back then?
It was.
Okay.
It's across an ocean.
So, like, I don't know if Sicily would still be called Sicily.
Just whatever you say automatically gets translated to the most historically accurate version.
Okay, so like Sicily?
A bit farther.
Yeah, I don't know anywhere else, man. Egypt would probably be farther, and I already said that, so, Fox doesn't know geography.
It's okay, neither does Lyra.
Yeah, she's pretty
Anyway, kid, what's your problem?
Huh?
What's bothering you? What's upsetting? Anything weird?
Well, my dad's coming, or the king is coming to visit the temple, and I've been sent on a bunch of useless errands. And that's... I mean... I don't know. I don't know you. Why should I tell you any of this?
Because
Like,
I'm the person who's going to fix it.
Did Lady Artemis send you?
I would roll to reflect to see if I lie here. Drops.
Oh.
Oh, those are
Holy crap.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's certainly something. I believe her. I believe, if I'm correct, not wrong, her blue stat is one of the only ones that makes her a decent person, and that's a 2.
No, the red one can also make her a decent person here.
Oh, okay.
This 15-year-old is looking at you like you're a weirdo, but that's just how 15-year-olds look at people.
That's how 15-year-olds look at anyone who isn't also 15.
That's how 15-year-olds also look at 15-year-olds.
That's true. I hate theater kids. Sorry, that was an intrusive thought.
I hate 15-year-olds.
Grr.
You know, you're 15-year-old. I'm not gonna be a complete bitch yet. Nah.
So...
Just a traveler.
So what reason do you have to help me?
I have been sent on a quest by a god.
Oh!
Oh! like Hades! I mean, not like fucking Pericles. Is this one of your labors?
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
Yes, I'm atoning for some, crimes.
Lyra's not.
She thinks back to what she's guilty of.
Yeah, Lyra's not gonna argue with gods, but she's just kind of gonna wish, like, and think to herself, like, really? This one? Like, I can see why, but why me? Oh, okay. Well, I have these errands to run, so I guess you could help me with that.
Sure. Let's just get this over with.
Guess we're gonna head to Herb's Herbs or whatever. Fuck.
Herb's Herbery.
Herb's Herbery?
Herbert.
Well, there's the anomaly.
What?
Jenny, as you, I think it's safe to say that since Lyra knows the area, she kind of leads the way. Jenny, as you see like the back of Lyra's head, this is something new. You see this sort of very, is opaque? Opaque's the one where you can see through it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see this sort of very light, opaque, purplish smoke coming off of her. You sort of blink and it's kind of gone, and you blink again, it's there. Lyra, you feel none of this. You just feel as uneasy as you usually do. Slightly, this unease has been kind of replaced with this new unease of, I guess I'm helping a demigod with their labors, but this one's weird.
I'm going to roll to see if Jenny realizes the obvious thing she has to do. She's blissfully ignorant of the obvious solution to this problem.
I have no idea what any of that means.
Don't worry about it.
Just
you sort of walk.
Follow her until the boss fight appears. Jenny thinks.
Hey! A voice in your head says.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, wrong channel.
What?
Bye. Just click. Anywho, none of that is canon.
What?
Walk. Shush. Back to game. You walk back into Ephesus proper, and you make your way to Herb's Herbery. It is a sort of kind of ramshackle building. Most of the buildings around here are made of stone. For Herb has elected to build his out of wood for the precise reasoning of his reasoning was, it makes me feel more natural. You've interacted with this man before. It's never every time you think you're like ready to talk with him, you're not. Would you like to open the door?
Sure, or would it have a door? Yeah, would it have? I don't. Yeah, that's a door. I open the door.
Door or door equivalent.
The door.
You open up, and I'll change the tune to. Is this
Malomart? Is it gonna be Malomart?
No, I wish I had Malomart. Actually, fuck, I do. All right, I'll do that later.
Oh my god!
All right. Sort of large, bulbous man just pops his head out from under a counter. Oh, Lyra. So good to see you again. He is wearing a hat that is decorated with just various greenery.
Is his actual name Herb, or did he get this door from somewhere else?
You're not sure.
Hello, Herb.
Yep, that's me. Don't wear my name out. Sorry, I was on the floor. I dropped something. Ah, he picks up a thing of lavender. Ah, so delicious. He puts it back on the shelf after having it so close to his nose.
Hey man, that's a health code violation.
What are those words you just said?
It's a health code.
Yeah. Health code? Oh, I shouldn't have sniffed so hard. My throat hurts. That's it. He says that in character. That's in character.
Rip bozo, I guess.
Truly. What can I do for? Oh,
wait.
Someone new. Sorry, yes.
Did Jenny say that "rip bozo" out loud?
She would have. Yes.
She would have.
I was gonna look at her like, what does that mean?
Don't worry about it, kid.
She's speaking the language of the gods.
Of all the demigods, why this one?
Truly a question that continues to ponder your head. Oh, Herb sort of claps his fingers together. He's trying to remember something. What's it called? The king, his lordship. He's coming to visit, right? Today?
Yes, that has been mentioned.
Yeah.
I remember when my old man had to come visit my store. Jenny, this is the first time you've heard mentioned that Lyra might be related to this so-called lord/king.
Nope. Started with my dad.
Oh, it did. My bad. I'm just a liar.
I didn't mean to say that. I actually slipped up there.
Okay. Well, hang on. Let me change the song now.
Yeah!
God, this is awesome.
My hand in her mouth. Sitting right by my desk. And
your dog? Oh, Musha,
yeah,
the dog?
Musha!
Oh,
Musha is sitting right by my desk and trying to get me to pet her.
God,
and it's very distracting.
So, you just need the, what's it called? Industry special? The temple grade special? I'll get everything ready.
Yeah, this note just says get herbs from Herb. It doesn't specify which ones, and I think that's on purpose now that I think about it.
We smash cut to High Priestess. I got her so good. Smash cut back to now.
Like a Batman. To the High Priestess.
Meanwhile, at the bitch lair. Well, I mean, I can sort of just get one of everything? He sort of strokes his chin. Would that be good?
Temple's money, not mine.
Good point. She reaches into the back. Jenny, I need you to roll the die real quick.
Sorry, I don't have my sheet open all the time for stream's sake.
That's smart.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense for this one then. You sort of look around this this shop smells like a garden, and not in a great way.
It smells probably like a fucking Earthbound.
Oh,
the
yeah.
store. The hippie store with all the incense.
Definitely. The goddamn crystal store. You do see in the far reaches of a shelf, you see some amount of herbs that sort of catch your attention. Lyra stares. Actually, Lyra goes and helps Herb. Jenny, you see a collection of herbs down by a near shelf. Now, you're pretty sure this isn't weed, but this kind of looks like something you might be able to smoke. This is not a gift. This is not the secret gift for the session, but this is just something you have now.
Oh, I just steal the weed?
Yeah. Herb sort of pops his head back in. Oh, are you admiring my lavender collection?
Yeah, can I have some, old man?
Sure, are you at the temple?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, I'll just bill them for it. I hope you enjoy.
Jenny's
You now have psychedelic lavender root, otherwise known as stevia. Or salvia, sorry. Oh my god, you have a gas leak? Hang on, Fox, do we need a cut so you can stop it having a gas leak? Okay, just making sure. Trying to breathe too much. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Sorry, we're getting updates from Fox. They're okay. Oh no. Anyways. So while that's happening, Herb sort of looks at you. So, you, where are you from?
Oh. You know. I thought I already mentioned that to you.
No, I would have remembered.
You sure? Might just be crazy.
Roll to do. Remember, you have your gaslighting bonus.
Not that I need it.
Oh, I guess you did. You're from Egypt, yes?
Something like that.
Yeah, alright. How do you know Lyra?
Oh, I'm just a demigod on a quest. She's helping me out.
Oh yeah, and I'm married to Zeus. He sort of laughs and smacks his knee. Sorry, I like to have fun here. But are you for real?
Why else do you think I'm associated with the temple? This is no laughing matter. I can't believe you would laugh at the gods like that. He starts sweating. He has to take off his hat and rub his forehead and put the stupid big hat back on. Oh no, sorry, it was not my intention. Here, take this on the house. He hands you a crap ton of bunch more lavender, including the one he was just sniffing. Thanks.
And, Lyra, here you go. Sorry for disrespecting your friend. I meant nothing by it, and, I hope to see you again. Please don't smite me. Bye! He sort of runs into the back room.
How would I even smite him? You know what? I want to get out of here. Let's just leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my herbs and go.
JRPG, herbs get!
You turn to the side and see your strange compatriot rolling some, lavender root into
some kind of weird paper, into like this weird, like, sort of cylindrical, skinny-like shape.
and then light it with some...
You don't have... I'm sorry, how?
I go to the brazier that is outside the door.
Are you gonna just pipe the fuck up? Just get lit? Just, alright, are you doing this?
Oh yeah, I'm getting lit.
Alright, roll to die. To react against psychedelic lavender.
Oh, it's that strong, huh?
Yes, this is a real-ass drug that exists that makes you see werewolves.
You say lavender, my sinuses quiver in fear. I'm allergic to lavender, Rusty.
Oh, sorry. Well, luckily Lyra isn't.
Yet.
Oh, man. Anyways. Jenny just... Lyra, you watch as... Did you told her your name, right? You told her that her name's Jenny, you did. Yeah. You see Jenny just put this thing in her mouth and just breathe in, and then just breathe out, and she's just
she just starts relaxing. There's like a bench, there's like a wall you can sit on. She just starts sitting on the wall.
No, that's shit. Okay. Oh wait, I need the work. She like puts it out and pockets it.
You gain a status effect that does nothing. High off your ass.
Mellow yellow.
Okay, so
Truly.
I mean, I think that I'm pretty sure people would have always imbibed in substances, so like I don't think that would be too weird to her. But like, it smells like the fucking Oracle of Delphi all over here.
Really, people are like, oh man, it's like the Oracle of Delphi. They don't mind.
So
Realistically speaking, the Oracle would probably smell like sulfur because they were on a vent and that can cause hallucinations. Anyway.
That's true.
So,
the more you know.
So, kid, what's next?
What's the list say?
So there are two more things. Get pelts from cabin, and gather apples from orchard. You are aware of one of the people. You're aware of the person who is in charge of the orchard. You do not know who is in charge of the hunter's cabin.
Let's go with the orchard.
You sort of walk.
No, apple picking sucks, man. Do I really have to do? Can we just like blow off your work?
No, because then the priestess will be mad.
Then I can just
gonna
beat
be
her
mad
ass.
regardless. DM, is this a good idea?
Roll to die for me, actually. How does Lyra feel about this?
Die. Really?
Oh yeah, you're nimble. Your nimble's pretty high. Is it safe to assume that? I mean, I feel like you're kind of tense right now. Maybe it might be a good idea to just relax, just for a little bit.
Play hooky.
I mean, it's 10 a.m.
I do stupid menial work at that stupid temple all this stupid time. Damn it, I'm taking a break.
That's the spirit. You just sit down on the wall next to Jenny.
Like, it's not like you have a time limit or anything, right, man?
Do we have a time limit?
Vaguely, yes. Not vaguely, yes. In fact, definitely yes, but it's a while.
Yeah, like sunset. Dad's coming at sunset.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say fuck it and sit down.
You sit. Time sort of passes by. Do you two say anything to each other? Do you get lit again?
No, she's not gonna get lit again. She has to work. Besides, I think one puff is more than enough.
Yes.
That sounds like a Dare ad campaign. One puff is more than enough. And then it has like car crash noises in the background.
Listen, no, this shit's epic.
This shit's epic. Oh, I'm sorry. Salvia's not lavender. It's sage. Okay, whatever. Just pretend like it was sage instead.
I knew that, Rusty.
Then you should have told me.
Anyway.
I didn't hear you say that.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so why they got you running around like this? This seems kind of shitty.
High Priestess hates me.
Oh.
Rusty, why does the High Priestess hate me?
High Priestess hates you because the High Priestess has something for your dad, and your dad does not like you.
Oh,
also, you were kind of shunted into this position.
Yeah, it's kind of like nepotism, but like not nepotism, and everyone's always trying to kiss my dad's butt. Or kiss the king's butt. I meant to say the king, not my dad.
Have you considered just, like, fucking off?
Dad?
One shot. Oh shoot, she's outside. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hold on.
Jenny, as you sit here for a minute in this sort of moment of reprieve, the purple smoke dissipates slightly. However, hold on. Dog's out. That's all good.
I'm the role to do to see if she actually now realizes.
Well, after you roll a do, I want you to tell me what do you / Jenny think this is? What is your working theory? Damn.
Okay. So, I think with that, she's going to drop yellow. Is this stress and anxiety?
There definitely is. That's definitely what that is, but there's something more to this. Like, you don't see it. You didn't see it coming off of Quill, or you didn't see it coming off of Quill. You didn't see it coming off of Jack. It's you're not sure what.
Confidence in yourself.
It could be that too. It just feels with a 19. I'll give it to you a little more. This seems like just this huge excess of every just negative emotion that Lyra has in herself, sort of literally kind of boiling over and making her look like making this purple smoke come off of her. Lyra, you look at just Jenny sort of like scratching her chin looking at you. It's kind of weird.
Now you're staring at me, and you said I was weird earlier for staring at you.
What are you like doing for fun?
What? I didn't understand what you actually said. What?
What do you like doing for fun, kid?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on.
What is there fun to do?
In ancient Greece, there's so much you could do. Go throw a javelin. Go throw a rock. Go paint a painting. Go philosophize. Go ask a question. But are any of those really Jenny's things?
Wave stick at God.
Wave stick at man.
I mean, I don't... Hold on, I need to Google what they did for fun in ancient Greece.
I listed off things.
Yeah, well, my mom was talking to the guy who's fixing our pipes.
Fair enough. Shout out Pipe Guy for real. My favorite Too Many Voices.
Musha almost ran out into the alleyway again.
Oops.
People in ancient Greece doing their fruit. Well, I guess we could go look around the market stuff.
That could be fun. Do you want to get back at that high priestess?
I'm gonna roll to die real quick. Vengeance says, yes. Yeah, kind of. She's kind of made my life hell for a few years now. It'd be nice to have a little victory on my end. Let's do it.
Okay.
What do you have in mind?
Well, this shit's strong, right?
Yeah.
What if the high priestess accidentally, say, got that high?
That would be
my
very...
God, we're gonna blitz the high priestess out of her
You're gonna
fucking
hotbox the
mind.
Temple of Artemis? This episode rules. Oh man.
Can I
Yeah,
get
you are
sentence
totally
I could never expect to say for 500?
You are 100% allowed 100% allowed to just go and deliver the herbs now and just have that happen.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm hotboxing the Temple of Artemis. The goddess may be... I think the goddess will understand.
Artemis, of course, will understand.
Artemis,
Jenny, or not Jenny.
You look me in the eyes and tell me that the goddess of eternal maidenhood and virginity doesn't get blitzed.
That's true. She has to get blitzed. I was gonna say.
Weed smoking GF.
She hangs out with a bunch of like teenage virgins, which she is also kind of. And you're telling me they don't fucking. Dude, that's the dream blunt rotation right there.
Jenny, are you going to go with her to deliver these?
I'm saying is it blasphemous.
Yeah, Jenny's gonna show herself. This is.
All right, I'll go back to the temple theme. You guys walk back on up. The temple is just about same amount of people as usual, offerings. Jenny, this is the first time you've been in any sort of religious building in over a decade. And this is the only one you've been in where you haven't felt weirdly just uncomfortable the entire time.
The word is oppressed.
Ah, that's the word. You sort of walk on over and you see the high priestess is chatting with like an elderly couple. She sort of wiggles her hands, blesses them with something. They thank her and walk away. High priestess turns to you and just frowns. Lyra, you've brought a thing. She looks at Jenny.
This is a demigod, and the gods have assigned me to help her in her labors.
Raises an eyebrow. I don't know about that, but sure, if it gives you something to do that is away from here. Ah, the herbs.
Listen.
I see you have them.
Listen. Jenny's gonna pull out the what's it called again?
Blunt?
No.
Sage.
The sage. Now listen. You gotta understand something, okay?
She just, again, cocks an eyebrow.
So, listen, the gods told me that you should put this stuff in all your burners.
Give me a roll to do. Be warned, she has an actual character shape.
You could also show her your special bracelet. Cause, like, that's, like, kind of...
Oh, I can beat an 11. Watch.
Holy shit.
Get shit on.
Ride the wave!
Dude, come on, you're gonna open your fucking mind. I need to once again reiterate, this is not just like a relaxant like weed. Smoking sage is like a heavy psychedelic.
Is this true?
Yes.
Bro, no, we're pranking them hard.
I'm not fucking. I would also like to say that this is exactly why I put this in the shop. So good job. All right, okay, that's not true. I had a slight.
To hotbox the Temple of Artemis.
I had a slightly different idea, but I figured you would get back at the High Priestess somehow. I did not think it would be like this.
Hotboxing was your method?
No, I just said no. That's her method. That's Neon's idea. Anyways.
Okay, after this is all over, I'm gonna ask you what other methods did you have in mind, because I am mad curious now.
I will let you know.
Okay.
Anyways, hands it over. All right, this will be for that, and these are for the burner. She holds up the sage leaves.
Yes, they're quite important.
I will use it in my office first, and if it's good enough, I will then obviously use it in the. She motions over to the bigger brazier. Anyways, ta-ta, I see no apples and no pelts, so strides away.
Hermes, bless you.
This is an urgent mission, ma'am.
She just does not get paid any attention. She just walks over and goes through the door or door equivalent.
Well, I still have some sage. Want to drop in the that big brazier over there?
Kind of.
Okay.
Oh man.
I kept some for myself, but let's get this party started a little early. Why don't we?
Do you drop it in?
I drop the blunt into the brazier and run.
Cast it into the fire!
You just skedaddle the hell out of there.
Cast it into the fire! Destroy
old-
it!
The old man and his daughter from earlier is just like, oh, prison. Whoa.
Wait,
I see vampires.
Wait, Lyra's in there too. Did she get blitzed?
No, Lyra's getting pulled out with me.
Okay.
Hi, Lyra. I'm here to make your life worse.
Oh no! Oh my god, Jenny's a manic pixie dream girl.
That is, yes. Oh my
face
god.
hurts from grinning. We just hotboxed the Temple of Artemis.
This episode owns.
In the name of Hermes.
In the name of Hermes. He would, TBH.
Oh, wait, it's at this point that Lyra realizes she never asked which god
Yeah.
is Jenny's parent. Hey, which god are you doing all these labors for again?
Oh, Jenny tries desperately to his name's Eon?
I've never heard of this god before. What is his domain?
Oh, time?
Like Cronus?
Yeah, I was about to say, Lyra, you've heard the name Eon in a sort of way that people it is an older term for Kronos.
Is it actually?
It is actually, or it's spelled differently and pronounced
okay.
slightly differently. Spelled
Cronus?
Aeon.
Aeon. Oh, I mean, I don't know if like a worshipper of Cronus would be regarded well.
Yeah.
And it's at this point that Lyra's being like, maybe you're making a mistake.
There's sort of roll to reflect for me, or roll to die, same thing.
Roll the
Let's
die.
see how high your red stat is. Oh, you murder. You can lock into red even if it's low to just be like, I
You can also drop
that.
swing to roll to reflect if you want to get a higher red stat.
Drop
That's
swing.
true.
How do I do that?
Should be on.
So this is my roll to reflect and like mentally like maybe this isn't such a good idea, and I rolled really low.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Diana's not gonna think too hard about this. Maybe Cronus is turning over a new leaf. Maybe
Exactly.
He's turning over a new weed.
The audience starts laughing hysterically.
Fucking Lyra looks around. Where are all those people coming from?
I think you breathed in too much of that sage.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my god, she's aware of the fourth wall.
No! She blinks and it's gone.
So listen, kid. I'm gonna be honest, I messed up. Apparently, I messed up real bad. I don't quite agree. Apparently, I'm quote unquote one of the worst people. But, maybe
God,
sometimes people are wrong about their impressions of you, huh?
Well, the gods did send you on these labors, so I mean, they don't send people to do things for no reason. So I mean, you've already made things a lot more fun than they've ever been before, so thank you.
I'm gonna roll to reflect. Oh, those make sense.
Yeah.
No problem, kid. Let's get some apples now.
Okay.
You walk on over to the orchard.
Lucia,
and...
shut up!
Oh. The random Greek citizen known as Musha frowns.
No,
Just
that's
kidding.
That's
I'm aware. I'm aware.
My dog.
I'm just goofing. You sort of walk on over, and I almost said Jenny. Lyra, you've interacted with the owner of the orchard a few times, and by owner I mean the owner's son, because you're aware that the owner and his wife are usually very busy out in the actual field. So most of the front work is done by a little boy known as Argo, who is around 7 years old. He stands in sort of like a little sort of shack near the entrance to it. Hello.
Hi
For
there.
the apples.
How many?
Check the list.
Apples.
What you got for me?
He has like a little I guess like a little branch that he's like using to scratch his chin. Good ones.
Hold on.
Juicy ones.
Hold on. I just got a notification from OneDrive that's like, look back on your memories, September 11th, and it's just like,
I don't want to look back on those memories.
I don't want to look back.
God, okay, listen, kid, how many apples can you eat in 5 minutes?
2. He stares. Who are you?
Looking at his belly button as he does this.
He's like patting his little tiny 7-year-old stomach, like just 2. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
2 apples.
He hands you a basket.
You got any? Wait. Do you have any with worms in them?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Does he have any apples with worms in them?
My mama and papa throw those ones out. They're not good for eating.
Where do they throw them out?
He points. There is a large compost sort of heap. There is a lot of just dead apples in it. There are some various... Oh, actually, no, this is much more elegant. At the end of each sort of tree line, there is a crappy-looking basket that is probably just clearly a trash basket.
Did you look this up?
JD's gonna walk up, find an apple.
No, I'm thinking about it the most logistically.
Find an apple that looks fine.
Roll to do.
And in the meantime, I'm going to pay Argo for the apples.
Thank you. Your name's Lyra, right?
Yes, it's Lyra.
Is your dad the king?
JD perks up. Huh?
Yes.
I don't like him very much.
Makes 2 of us.
I'm sorry. Do you want an apple? He hands you. He picks up a small little apple and he hands it to you.
I take the apple. Thank you.
He just stared. I hope your day gets better.
Thank you, Argo.
He sits back on his little tiny stool.
I was just gonna say, may Artemis bless you for your kindness.
His eyes go wide. Whoa, that's cool.
Hey, so I didn't find any good pranking apples, but...
Yeah, no, not with a 9. All you find are moldy apples with worms in them.
You don't like your dad, do you?
It's complicated.
You want to get back at him?
I like having all of my limbs and head in one place, so no.
Fair enough.
I mean, like, it's not like I can really blame him for not liking me.
That's quarters talk.
Is this like a kind of are we at a point where, like, I'm assuming we're walking away from the orchard, but is this, like, the kind of point where you start dumping your tragic backstory?
I think it could be if you would like it to be. I think now works.
I feel like I should have mentioned what Lyra looks like at this point, but I haven't.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Lyra is technically an albino. She's got really pale hair, and it's not like the kind of there are forms of albinism that can result in blindness, but this is not one of those cases. This is the kind where it's just, if anything, her vision's just kind of poor and really direct light. But she knows how to get by, so like it doesn't really, like, she knows how to take care of it. She's got long braided hair that goes down her back, and she wears like the kind of robes you would expect on like a low ranking priestess at a temple. Like almost like just above like kind of servant kind of garb, but like real like bottom of the totem pole here.
Yeah. Jenny, you definitely get that vibe while looking at her.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Well, so my dad's the king, right? So you'd say that would make me royalty.
That would make you a princess, yes.
Yes and no. My mother died giving birth to me. It's like, okay, Rusty, this is out of character real quick. I don't know how to say the fact that Lyra was born during a lunar eclipse or solar eclipse. What's the one that blots out the sun?
That's solar eclipse, because the sun is eclipsed.
Yeah, Lyra was born during a solar eclipse, and her mother died during childbirth. And I don't know how to say that without sounding like, oh, my name is Ebony Darkness, Dementia Raven. Like, no, it's just like,
you say it in the most normal way you can.
I say it in the most normal way I can. So they took that as an omen. The king was very upset because he loved Mother a lot. And well, because of the thing that happened when I was born, it obviously Artemis wanted them to know that I was to be under her care, I guess.
They shouldn't hate you for that, though. Honestly, sounds like your dad has a stick up his ass.
Diana's gonna snort at that. I guess.
Like, seriously. You shouldn't, like, how's that your fault? You didn't ask to be born.
Hold on, I'm going to mute myself. People are...
Jenny, as you're saying all these things, the smoke dies down. Just a little. Inch by inch. Little bit by little bit. You're helping. You are having a positive effect on someone. And is it to
Is it too much to say that you might feel good about that?
She doesn't know how to feel about that.
That's fair.
She really doesn't know what's motivating her to say these things.
Truly.
She feels like how do I put this? Feels like it makes that you shouldn't feel good about this because this is not fully sincere from her. This is just her helping because she's been told to help rather than she actually fully caring.
I understand. It occurs to you both that there is exactly one more task left on Lyra's checklist of get pelts from Hunter's cabin.
I'm gonna go get those pelts.
Lyra, how do you feel about Jenny saying basically kind of the first truly positive empathetic thing about your birth and your family since ever?
I don't kind of like that. Just when you're not used to people saying nice things about you, when someone finally does say something nice about you, it can kind of just, it either doesn't feel real or completely I guess breaks you, but in a good way. What I'm trying to say is I think she kind of starts tearing up. Lyra just starts...
Is it cathartic?
Start welling out of her eyes, and it is cathartic. It's nice to have someone not look at her and think, this is your fault. This is it's not her fault. It's not like from the womb she orchestrated her mother's death. Things just happened. Things that she couldn't control.
You two you both reflect on each other and yourselves as you walk sort of the outskirts of town. It's kind of, you sort of come outskirts of town to a place that you're aware is a hunter's cabin who usually sells pelts to people. And before that, do we want to take a quick break?
Sure.
Just
how long?
Probably just 5 minutes. I just need to get some water. All right, quick break. Yep.
We're gonna pause the stream.
Nah, we'll still go. Just take this opportunity stream for also to go and get some things. I need to get some water because I'm out of water and my right eye just started hurting.
I have water on my desk.
Nice.
I can ramble to the chat about Transformers G1 episodes.
Alright, I'm back.
Rusty, did you hear what I said before you left?
I did. I have wireless headphones. Please don't do that.
What, you don't want to
Pretty
hear
please.
You don't want to hear about the Transformer named Trax? And how
I don't need to hear about
sounds
Trax.
like a bad Jerry Seinfeld impression, and he turns into a car that can fly?
You've already told me about that.
I haven't told you about Trax.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have, because you said he's a car that can fly. Not a plane, a car that can fly. And I was like, cool. Also,
yeah,
Professor Peanut, how are you been playing a game of Magic with your dad the whole time?
What?
Professor Peanut in chat says, I've been playing a game of Magic with my dad this whole time. How's that been going? Also, how have you been doing that? Digitally? On cards? Do you just have this in the background? Does your dad
father! Take his power!
Has your dad been listening to us scream? Because I hope not. For anyone curious, most of the tracks in this episode have been from the Moon Hunters OST, a game that I did not know about until Fox sent me these tracks, and I liked them.
Appropriate.
It's what?
I thought it was thematically appropriate. Also, Moon Hunters is good and you should play it. It's by the same people who made Boyfriend Dungeon.
Oh, they made like a... Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kid Fox Games.
I forget about... I have earbuds. I get Boyfriend Dungeon confused with Howtiful Boyfriend, the one with the birds.
Tofu Boyfriend?
That one, yeah. I get confused with that.
I mean, it's funny you say that because the creator of Tofu Boyfriend did actually design one of the characters in Boyfriend Dungeon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was Rowan the Scythe, aka my favorite.
Nice. I should play Boyfriend Dungeon.
You should play Boyfriend Dungeon. I helped build the gift guide for that thing like 2 days
Yeah,
into launch.
I remember that.
Neon, we have a stream to do.
Neon, did I tell you about the Transformer that turns into a flying car?
Anyways, back in
One
Greece.
turns into a Mountain Dew.
What about Skullfuck?
Anyway.
They need to be washed.
No, those don't need to be washed, Mom.
Anywho, back in Ephesus, you guys stand in front of this very large, pretty nice looking cabin, this hunter's cabin. Lyra, you heard stories of the person who runs this. You're not sure their name, what they look like. You're not really sure anything about them other than that they are apparently kind of a lot. Do one of you want to knock on the door?
Jenny
Lyra's
will.
gonna look at Jenny like, you do it.
Jenny,
I'm coming. You hear thump, thump, thump. The door opens, and a woman much too tall for this door sort of leans forward. This woman is covered in she's got
hair.
A giant bow on her back, covered in hair. She does have very long hair, large quiver. She has just this freshly bleeding axe on her side, and her clothing is very like rough and rugged. She sort of just like leans forward and sort of steps out. You from the temple?
Rusty, you left out the mask that she wears made of human flesh.
No, she has that inside. She doesn't wear that for guests. She wears that for rituals.
Oh god. Yes, I'm from the temple. I was told to get check. I'm gonna check the list again. It just says pelts, right?
Just says pelts.
Doesn't say how many pelts. Okay.
Well, you're from Temple Artemis, so got it. Come on in. She sort of motions for you to come on in. This place smells amazing.
Like amazing how? Like what's the smell like?
It smells like something delicious is being cooked, and the sense of just like, I guess just kind of like hardwood and just these sort of just very relaxing. It just smells so cozy. It smells like home.
Jenny realizes she hasn't eaten, and if she could, would do the cartoon smelling a pie.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we're not in the cartoon episode where she could literally do that.
Damn it! Why
Yeah,
did
that's an era to enter the multiverse.
Why did I have to pick the Temple of Artemis? Why? Why couldn't I have picked a 1930s cartoon?
Why didn't you pick Looney Tunes?
Why didn't you pick Who Framed Roger Rabbit as your historical event?
Well, when you put it that way.
Jenny, the Toons, they're being murdered.
Anyway.
Be Bob Hoskins. Anyways.
Stop! I'm crying. You can't do that to me.
Anywho.
I'm not joking. I'm actually tearing up.
Jenny, your stomach visibly gurgles. This woman turns. Oh, you poor thing. She reaches over. There's a pot of stew. She just instantly ladles it over and just shoves it in front of you. And you too, Miss, what's your name? Lyra, you're a little... Lyra, that kind of catches you off guard because there are not a lot of people who don't know who you are in this city.
It's kind of a relief not to be known.
Exactly.
Lyra. I'm a priestess at the temple.
You any good at it? She ladles a bowl.
I don't know. I'm mostly just sent on
she's
errands.
great.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Always love to see two women working together. Reminds me of my wife. She sort of sits back and looks out the window.
Blink. Blink! I'm gonna roll a reflect.
Blink?
Secret Jenny fact, homophobic.
Jenny's gift, homophobe.
Wait, Jenny's a homophobe?
No, she's not. We're just messing. Jenny is... No, actually, we won't spoil that yet.
Man, I wish I had a wife Jenny thinks, and then goes, did I think that? That makes no sense.
I'm straight. I like penis.
I like penis. I like penis. I shriek from the top of my rooftops. Please. Sorry, that was an intrusive thought.
That was in character. That's in character for Jenny's thought process, right?
That is.
I like men. I like men. I like men.
Please. Anywho. Alright, so Temple of Artemis, goddess of the hunt. I think... Yes?
Like, inside Jenny's head, it's like, boys, two dudes kissing, guys, dicks.
Guys being dudes.
Guys being dudes, that's what gets me going.
Sales event.
Fourth summer sales event. Anywho.
Tears in my eyes.
Alright, Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, so I guess you would need some... Oh, okay. She reaches into it, she opens a wardrobe and starts pulling out deer pelts, and there are some goat pelts. Sort of lays them out. Lyra, you look at the goat belt and remember Jenny's labors and are reminded of the golden fleece.
Hold on. I was about to say, she pulls out a lacy negligee. Whoops, that's for the wife.
Sorry, pretend you didn't see that 15-year-old.
I don't even think they had those back then.
Nah, they just got naked and did it. Sorry, anywho, Jenny thought that, not me.
Jenny didn't think that. Jenny's thinking straight thoughts.
Yeah, like, that's true. Alright.
Sales event.
Real quick, she sort of... But before you go, you guys are just still... Take your time with the soup. There's plenty more to go around. If you need seconds, let me know. I made it fresh.
Jenny looks feral.
Like that scene in Beauty and the Beast.
She has not eaten in, like, several hours.
Like, Lyra's just eating her soup normally, and it cuts to Jenny, and she's got, like, goop on her face and on her throat.
No, she's doing the Peter B. Parker.
Just like just like groan moaning and just like shoving spoon in mouth.
No, not Harry Dubois, pathetic loser man.
Oh, okay.
I'm just imagining her scooping the soup into her mouth using her hands.
She's cleaning off the bowl with her hands, at least when she's like, you know, when like the soup's just like stuck to the sides of the bowl at the end.
Yeah, like she's spinning her, like dragging her finger around the bowls and going like, and I'm stuffed.
Yeah, no.
Like the way you lick Mountain Dew or Doritos off your fingers. The way you lick Mountain Dew off your fingers.
Anyway.
Bless you, Mucha.
Transformers. Anyway.
Transformers.
More than meets the eye. Why are we talking like Bane?
So, God damn it, I can't do that right now. I can't get distracted.
No, get distracted. I want to hear what you said.
My favorite's Grimlock. He doesn't care about anything. He's just like me for real.
Grimlock no like girls.
He's so cool. Anyways. Sorry.
You should have Grimlock in the last episode.
God.
I wish we invited
The
Grimlock
Judah
as the air
episode
guest.
is going to be so...
The Judah episode will be, okay, off topic. The Judah episode will be just the longest episode because of how distracted we will get. Anywho,
Oh, as if we haven't gotten to
Lyra, I have a question. Lyra, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
When I asked you if you're good at the priest job, why did you say you don't know?
Because I'm not really... I'm mostly used as menial labor.
That's fucked up. I think...
It is.
Lyra, if I told you that I needed you to get me the best chicken, like I need you to buy me the most delicious chicken, and you go up to the store and and you ask these two shopkeepers, they both have chickens. You ask them, "Hey, I need a chicken. Are your chickens good?" And if one guy says yes and the other one says I don't know, who are you going to buy a chicken from?
The guy who says yes.
She snaps her fingers and points. Bingo. Lyra, I'll let you in on something. The key to life is in how you sell yourself and the self-confidence inside you. Look, I don't know what your situation is, if I'm being honest. That what's her name? High priestess. If she's making you just do menial labor and you're a priest, I mean, come on. She was just like, you're much better than getting that. She could just do that herself. Shouldn't she be like a paragon of the community? What I'm trying to say is, I don't know you very well, but I get the sense that you're not being treated the best? She sort of cocks her head slightly.
Yeah.
So, personally, I think that if your priestly duties involve buying pelts and connecting with people, you're very good at them. So let me ask you again, are you good at being a priest?
Yeah.
She smiles and she smacks your back. It's a little painful because this is a large woman.
I feel like she smacks her back and like Lyra stumbles a little bit.
A piece of soup falls and just gets shot
I
out.
look for the secret item in this area.
How dare you? It's not in this area.
What
I crumble
secret
into...
item?
I do a puzzle cube transition.
What?
There's a secret gift that Jenny can get in every single episode, aside from the one that she gets at the end of the episode.
Also, it's like fucking. It's like in Dragon's Lair, where like Dragon's Lair 2, when like you see like a little flashing symbol on the screen, and if you push the right button and put it the right second, you get a little trinket, and it helps you get the true ending.
Neon, did you drop out of the Roll20?
Did I?
I don't see you.
don't
Oh,
see
there you
you.
are.
There you are.
Oh, there you are. There you are. That was weird. Stream still has you on it, so you're fine. But okay, that was weird. Yeah, you look around for secrets and you see nothing.
Did I miss the secret?
I'm not telling you anything.
Rusty, DM me. Did they miss the secret?
Anywho,
Okay.
this woman just realized, she's like, I realize I've never really introduced myself. She just says that, just sits.
This woman's Artemis, isn't she? This is the actual Artemis.
That'd be really funny, wouldn't it?
That'd be hilarious. So you're Artemis, right? Chomping through food.
This woman just laughs. She just like laughs and sort of just like slaps her knee. Oh my god. That'd be really funny. No. Just call me Cora. Cora.
Avatar Korra?
What'd you say?
Avatar Korra?
It's me, Avatar Cora.
And you gotta deal with it.
You gotta do with it. I'm just Cora, but very nice meeting you, Lyra, and she just motions a hand to you, Jenny. You are nice to meet you both. Now she sort of stretches, her spine cracks, her rolls her shoulders. She's like, "Ooh, I gotta ice that." She picks up her bow. I am going to make sure to get some more pelts. Feel free to take what I placed on the table, and Lyra, stand up for yourself next time. Stand up for yourself a little more.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
She opens the door and she just sort of like walks away. She whistles a little jaunty tune to herself.
She's a liar.
Hi-ho. That was weird.
She certainly was a character.
Anyway,
with that, your sort of mental list finally checks off the final item.
Anyway, let's go find out of character. Let's go find the secret item. Why don't we?
I will let you know right now. I think if you just progress the story normally, you'll have a chance.
Fine.
You can only obtain the secret item by hotboxing the Temple of Artemis.
Wow, what the hell?
Let's go check up on them.
Oh. Smash get to the temple, everyone's just on the floor. Just like pupils the size of moons. Like, oh. Yeah, let's go.
You walk over. I can do the temple alternate theme now.
Temple hotbox theme.
I wish. You walk on over and you do in fact see some people stumbling around and running into the pillars. It's like, oh, you hear people be like, werewolves, Cerberus, they're everywhere.
There actually was there actually were werewolves in ancient Roman mythology.
See, I planned this perfectly.
Like, I would think it was a cursed king.
That sounds about right.
But there were werewolves. There are a lot
speaking
of
speaking of cursed kings, one of the people who was high as hell, talking to his friend. Don't touch me. Everything I touch turns to gold. No, man, you gotta shut up. No, I'm serious, man. Stay away. Stay away. He starts clutching in the corner. Is the.
Jenny's like, high five.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm turning to gold. No.
Fucker.
And then she stands there for a minute.
In gold. He starts crying, starts punching the ground.
Oh wow.
Oh well,
guy, just said that you're cured. Cool.
That's all. She starts throwing up. The high priestess door opens. She just stumbles out. Lyra, what on? Oh, she like looks at you. Why are you so tall? Why are you? She like falls backwards slightly. Where?
Apples and pelts.
Oh my god, the king's here. Oh my god. You guys are like laughing because it's like, she's just fucking high. And Lyra, you turn around and your face falls. Your dear old dad is standing, just looking utterly baffled by the scene.
Looks like the high priestess fucked up, right?
What?
I have no idea what's going on.
What on earth is going on here? The high priest. He can't. Your dad cannot lock eyes with you. You know why, Jenny? Jenny, you're pretty sure why.
Why?
He tries to lock eyes with the high priestess. What have you allowed to happen? No, sir, Your Highness. Sorry, I just need... She tries to get up, but she's just stumbling and falls back on her ass.
Your Highness, you have horns and snakes for hair.
Your Highness, please put some pants on. You're not supposed to...
No, Fire Lord Oza, you're not wearing any pants.
The king is just... He breathes in once and just coughs slightly. It seems that Herb has gotten his special herbs into the brazier. How? I'm High Priestess. Ephesus is a holy city. It is a city known for one thing and one thing only. The High Priestess is, like, about to, like, break down. Jenny, only you can see this, but you can kind of see that wisps of... Well, actually, first, how do you feel about this scene, Lyra? This lady's getting cussed out. This lady that hates you.
And get fucked. On the other hand, Dad.
Jenny, these wisps of purple smoke just continue to sort of twirl and spiral around, and I need you to give me your roll to do.
I wish I still had my gun.
Yeah, your gun's...
Gun.
Don't worry about it.
I gave my gun to a dinosaur.
What's a dinosaur?
This doesn't elaborate.
No, this is not out loud. I thought...
Yeah, no, we're just goofing. The wisps of Lyra's negativity, it's not all going away, but some of it seems to just be going into the High Priestess. Sort of clouds around her feet, around just her abdomen. She just starts breathing more heavily.
We just got fart gas.
Oh, wow. You're cursed, King.
Who? I'm aware of all of my disciples. Who are you?
Disciples? Don't you mean subjects? Dumbass?
He cocks an eyebrow.
I'm going to roll the reflect. I think I know what mood she's in. Yeah!
Yeah, it would be that one, wouldn't it? Oh, man. I am utterly baffled. I mean... He finally does lock eyes with you, Lyra. This was... He just shakes his head at you. Every day, I hold out some amount of hope that you can be anything that your mother was.
Are you actually doing this right now? Okay. No, shut up. Shut up, be quiet.
Are you telling King to shut up and be quiet, or are you telling yourself to shut up and be quiet? I once again ask, who do you think you are? I am the king of Ephesus.
And
I am the one who has been chosen to
by
rule
who?
this mighty
Yourself?
city.
By your daddy? Huh?
Yes, he says like it's like duh.
Oh wow, that's so cool. You know, but I was sent here by a god. You know.
My dad's a god.
My dad's a god. Why on earth should I believe you, you strange, disheveled woman?
Oh.
You harlot.
Oh, you're so used to just being able to insult people. That's so cute.
Keep this up and I'll have you know why people fear my power.
Fear your power? You mean fear some just random guys who like you? Ha.
He sort of grits his teeth.
What?
And in an unexpected move, I did not think you were going to do this. The wisps of Lyra, you feel like you're right. Jenny's right. Who is this guy really? He's just a guy. He's just some loser. Thanks.
like
wisps of purple begin leaving the High Priestess, who is probably having an aneurysm and sees like demons dancing, and starts to just move around the king. He finally hesitates. Some guards walk up. My lord, are you okay? Is something wrong? No, I just... He gets down to his knees. Lyra, finally this snaps for you. This does not look good. Your dad is like... There's something about him. It's like he's getting darker. This sort of purplish ooze sort of reaches up and sort of goes into him. He starts to like sort of... His voice starts to get deeper. He starts to just... He's just not... Something's weird. Some transformation is about to happen. Jenny, this does not look like...
This is just like the G1 My Little Pony movie.
I don't know how to react to that. Jenny, you're a little... How do you feel about whatever's happening in front of you?
And Jenny's just like, man, now this is toxic masculinity.
Just... Guards... He coughs up like blackish tar. What are you? He locks eyes with you, Jenny.
I'm a Canadian, she says.
He starts just sort of just growing and just... Do you know the therapist transformation from Katana Zero?
Yeah.
That starts happening. This sort of... His limbs start engorging. His sort of just... Lyra, this is not your dad anymore. This might not even have been your dad to begin with.
Armstrong.
I gotta change the name of this track because I did not think you were gonna do this.
What, did you not think I was gonna just start just calling the king out on his bullshit immediately?
I thought you were going to do that, but I also did not think the High Priestess would be stoned out of her nuts, so... The
High Priestess supposed to be the final boss?
Yes! The purplish clouds part, and this large, just angry monster. It's sort of... It has a humanoid form, but just his eyes are just glowing, just angrily. It holds a spear in its hand, and it just points at Lyra, actually. Lyra, you're freaked the hell out. I need everyone to... Oh, I guess we don't need to... Yeah, everyone roll to die. It's initiative time. It's time for combat. Simple. Oh, hang on. Bad time. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright. Before combat...
Girl.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Hey, man. It's not my fault. God damn it! This is not going how I thought. All right, quick break before final encounter.
Rusty, you're doing a great job.
Rusty's doing great for how much I'm derailing her plot.
I was like, oh, this is gonna go one way, and then Jenny fucking hotboxed the Temple of Artemis. How do you recover from hotboxing the Temple of Artemis? You stoned you got the final boss turn! And now we have to have a new boss!
Yeah, Lamau.
Oh my god. Remember that time that I was the final boss and you punched me in the face?
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
God, when I was like, okay, today we're going to play Era, and at no point did I think, oh yeah, Neon's going to hotbox the Temple of Artemis.
Listen, you gotta understand that was my first thought when I walked into the herb shop. Even before Rusty said anything, I was like, I'm going to find a psychedelic immediately.
Your plan was to hotbox the Temple of Artemis from the get-go.
I am playing the worst.
What's the final boss?
True final boss, the king.
God. Man, everyone at this temple's gonna get the munchies, and I only brought 2 apples.
No, we have a basket.
Yeah, of bad apples.
No, of regular apples. I couldn't find any good pranking apples.
No, I mean, we bought 2 apples.
But, no, we bought a basket.
I thought we only got 2.
If we only got 2, that'd be weird.
Alright, I'm back. Oh my god, here we go.
Rusty, do you want to hear what I told Neon?
What'd you tell Neon?
I said, after this is all over, everyone at the temple's gonna get the munchies, and I only got 2 apples.
It's true. Oh god. Alright.
Fucking
Oh,
entire
man.
Temple of Artemis descends on the apple orchard.
Argo is just like, oh no. Argo gets scared. Alright.
Their
King will
final
roll to die.
encounter.
Here we go.
It's like a tower defense.
alright.
Argo has to fend off the priestesses of Artemis.
There you go. Jenny, it is your turn. This monster stands in front of you, ready to attack your friend.
I push him down the stairs.
Alright, roll to 2. Oh, hang on, he's gonna lock in a red.
Beat
Alright.
that, fuck.
You trip him, he goes, he just fucking falls down the stairs. He takes a significant...
Yes, you're gonna want to rename High Priestess to King.
Oh, you're right, I'm sorry, thank you. It would have been the same character sheet because of reasons, but thank you for reminding me.
It's a shame that our real final boss is fucking can't see her own hands.
She's just screaming in the corner. Alright. Who do you want to pass your... Okay, so hang on, Fox, I'll explain how initiative works in this. Basically how initiative works is we each roll to die at the start of the round, and whoever rolls highest goes first, and then chooses to pass to someone else, anyone else, and then that person does their thing, and then they choose to pass to someone.
I'm gonna choose to pass to Lyra.
Lyra, your weird monster dad just fell down the stairs. And it occurs to you that you're not really a fighter, but you sort of get like a sort of tingly sensation in the back of your head.
Shit, well, I've been too close to the braziers full of
No, not that. Don't worry, it's not that.
tingly feeling in the back of my head. That's weird. What does it mean?
You sort of get this like sort of sense of like you feel like you're being blessed in a way with powers, with priestly powers even.
God,
I'm gonna need you. I need you to roll to do. All right, Jenny, your swing, whatever it is next, is a +8.
Like, I get a +8 or I add +2 to my 6.
Add +2 to your 6.
Okay.
Why are my knife skills so high?
Hey man, you could use them if you want.
What am I
But
gonna
you have
use
also
knife
been great.
on? I can't
You have
kill
also
the
been
king
granted this
with my
ability.
head.
Exactly. All right, you pass your turn, then automatically to the king. He gets up and just sort of grumbles. He's just like, he says something and just you don't understand what it is. Jenny and Lyra, you don't understand what he's speaking. It's not Greek. It's definitely not Roman. It's definitely not English. Jenny, it's like, just like, I guess maybe just like an abyssal tongue.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's speaking French.
No, he's not. Shut up. He points his spear and launches just a shadowy just arrow at you.
Omelette du fromage!
All right.
Jetty, I can beat that. I can theoretically beat that, okay.
Remember, it's innate. Oh no! Sorry.
Sorry.
Take 4 damage. It hits you in the shoulder.
Yow!
It hurts.
Fuck.
Yow! Cartoon ass woman.
Ooh, ooh, that's smart. Ooh.
Ooh, time out. Alright, everyone simple roll to die again.
Well, I actually have the complex because...
Oh, sorry, yeah, you have to complex. Because I fucked with it. 17. Alright. Lyra, here's how this new ability works. You can roll to do, and whatever you roll, that is Jenny's new swing. You are just playing support to try and kill this giant monster. Or at the very least, subdue it.
Wait, is Dad back up at the top of the stairs?
Yeah, no, he's still at the bottom. So, hang on, Jenny's turn first.
Can I
'Cause I was gonna
pass to
say,
Lyra and then go?
Yes, you can. Lyra, it's your turn.
I want to wait for Dad to get back up to the top of the stairs, and then as soon as he's at the top of the stairs again, I push him down again.
Okay, then we pass. All right, he starts walking up, and you just roll to do simple, and I will roll to die simple. Oh shit, we're gonna clash. Oh, all right. Okay, so Fox, how clashing works is if you're the same color, which we're both red right now, we both roll a do, and you get hit if you miss, which you got rolled bigger for. But if you press that ignite swing button, you'll take no damage. So you might want to press that because you're about to take 4 damage. Yeah, there you go. You're now unfortunately locked out of your faith stat, but I'll still let you use your ability because that's just nice. All right. It is now Jenny's turn.
Yeah, I need.
So is mine still an 8 or?
Still an 8.
Okay, I'm going to... Jenny, surging with power, is going to be like, this is like one of my video games, and attempt to Shoryuken this guy.
Okay.
Back down the stairs.
Oh my god! All right.
Cheesing the boss by making it take environmental damage. He's very snapping the boss.
Oh my god, he'll lock into yellow, but he just... Oh. Again, you've hit him. Oh my god, he looks like he's about to finish his first health bar.
Next round, I guess.
Okay, baby. Next round, everyone.
I had a +2 to mine, so...
Yep. Alright, Jenny.
I'm gonna let Lyra do the buff thing if she wants.
Yeah, Lyra, go ahead and roll to do if you wanna. Oh, you should probably lock into one of your skills because you don't have anything locked in right now. Yeah, there you go.
Knife. I'm gonna buff Jenny.
Hell yeah.
I press roll to die.
No, roll to do. Jenny, your swing is now a 13.
I see. I'm going to dive tackle him.
Down the stairs.
Lyra, as you just think to yourself, Lyra, you're just like saying in your head over and over again, just like, please Artemis bless her, let her like aim be true, let her just give her strength. And Jenny, you feel powerful.
Jenny's like, I'm the do a fucking pile driver on this man.
Go for it. Oh, oh crap, we're gonna clash, aren't we? Oh boy.
Yep, but I've got a +7, so he gets fucked. And I'm going... No, I'm not going to ignite the over damage him.
You could have, it would have been funny, but you don't have to. Yeah. Alright, he is wounded, and he is locked out of yellow, or wounded out of yellow. Not green, stupid. Sorry, pressed the wrong thing. Lyra, as you see, finally you take out a third of this guy's health. You just, as this sort of shadow mass just leaves him, the mass starts taking... Yeah, run away, get the secret item. You leave it leaves the king. Lyra, you see your dad just like kind of unconscious on the ground. He looks fine, but this monster still remains, and it's just very unformed and just angry. It's gonna try and recover health. 10 whole health.
Okay,
yeah,
now
can't be pushed down the stairs.
Hit me. Try hitting me, bitch. Try.
Oh, he's gonna lock into blue, and it's gonna take one just shadowy claw and just swipe at you. No!
Toxic get hit, but not getting hit today, bitch!
It whiffs past you. It just growls. All right, top of the turn order, I believe.
Yeah, man, I sure have insane numbers this fight.
Yeah, you're kind of going nuts this fight. 23, baby. That was the goal. Lyra, roll to die.
Okay. I really want monster glow sticks right now.
Oh, don't worry, we're about to be done. All right, Jenny first.
Jenny's going to take the spear and stab the monster with it.
All right, go for it. Are you still locked in the yellow?
Yep.
All right, cool. Wow, a 10.
Wow, 10. Doesn't matter. I would have beaten not even without the +7.
It sort of just like groans, just like, ugh. It is wounded out of blue. You're honestly astonished. This thing is just, it's just rageful. It's just, as you knock it down out of its second phase, it just, well, hang on, let's recover health. Wow, get 6 health back. As you knock it out of its final phase, it's just, you understand now. This being built out of insecurity, out of anger, out of sadness. At the end of it, you see this just weak animal, this injured thing. It sort of shrinks in a way. It's still your enemy, but it's just both of you, Lyra and Jenna. You can't just you feel sorry for it. You feel sorry for this thing.
Hey, Lyra.
Lyra, your turn.
Wanna see if you can buff me to an even insaner amount?
What do I do?
Roll to do. Let's see if you can get higher than a 13. Ah, no.
Damn.
That would just...
Hold on, can I try one more time for the shits?
Yeah. Okay, go until you have something really high or really low. Go until something you have polarizing. Okay, done. You finally hear it, Lyra. As you keep on saying this, you hear a voice in your head, and you feel someone touching your hands as you're like making the motions of praying. And
I heard you
Jesus
already.
Christ,
Shut
that's
up.
a jet. Sorry, massive helicopter. Oh my god.
There's a helicopter in ancient Greece!
No, reinforcements.
Reload!
You're fucked now.
And
I got my
then fucking
buddies.
Jenny goes Super Saiyan and blasts a hole through it.
She flies through it like Captain Marvel and blows it up.
Yeah.
Anyways, you see these like astrally hands touching yours, and you look to your left, and you see this goddess of a woman. She looks at you and she sort of smiles. She's like, "Not bad, kid." Just a very, very kind smile. And as that happens, you just focus all your energy. Jenny, you are just powered the fuck up.
Glowing.
You are glowing. It is now your turn.
Oh, it's the monster's turn, though.
Oh, sorry. It tries to grow itself. Hold on. Actually.
And he's gonna kick it lightly and it's gonna fucking explode.
Sorry, I thought you were gonna attack me. Sorry, I wanted the roll.
No, it's all good. It's all good. All right. Let me do that, and then let me do... All right, it's gonna attack you.
It just roided up on magic.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh shit! I did that wrong. Did that totally wrong. Roll 20, lied to me. Roll 20, lied to me. There it is. Okay, there it is. All right, roll the die.
I rolled the die. It's a 26.
Oh, okay. You just totally dodge it. It was weird. You just felt it surge for a minute and then just went nowhere.
Yeah. Anyway. Next round.
Next round, everyone. Wow, a 3.
Can I buff Jenny again?
Yep, you can.
Roll.
Just roll to do complex, and roll me 5d6s when it gives you the option, and bonus just 0.
Choose an attribute swing of 5. I said 5. What's the bonus?
0.
Oh, just nothing. 0.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Let this be a really cool number. Roll 20, please.
Roll 20, 69.
I have
20,
I have a bag of D&D dice on my desk. I could just roll like 5d6.
If roll 20 just refuses to work, then yeah.
It's a really pretty dice bag too. It's all like green and purple, and it's got a flower and bows on
Or
it. Butterfly wings.
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck
As
you, roll
you-
20. We're doing this
Fuck
the
you, roll 20.
old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I like how roll 20 just actually gave up. Just went, I don't wanna.
Roll 20's like, I don't wanna. D6, you said?
Yeah, roll 5d6s and a d20 for
Okay.
me.
Okay, that's 1d6. I need to undo the bow, but it's tied pretty damn tight, so I can't.
Don't worry, it'll be
I
worth
got
it.
it, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, D6s. Let's get my nice D6s. There's the one with the flowers in it. There's the green one. There's my purple one that always gives me great rolls.
Perfect.
There's the one that has the liquid core center. I have some really
Whoa.
damn nice dice, man.
I can tell.
Ooh, there's my Mollymock dice. They're not official Mollymock dice, but I call them my Mollymock dice. And there's the pretty one that I got with my dice bag.
Hooray!
Yeah, okay. Six dice. Let's fucking go! I hope I don't drop these on the ground.
Let me know what that number is.
Okay, so I rolled a 6, a 3, a 4, so that's
9,
13.
12, 13.
16. I rolled a 16.
Alright, 16. Roll that d20.
Roll a d20?
Yeah, that plus the d20, and that'll be Jenny's final swing.
Okay,
I
and
really
I'll
hope it's not
grab
just a 1.
I'll grab my highest rolling d20. There you are, beautiful. Give me something good. 19! Woo!
Oh my god. Alright, 35? Am I doing my math
Yep.
correctly?
Yep, I'm going to
Jenny, as you...
stab this guy.
There's a reason I use my beautiful purple d20. It always gives me the best fucking rolls.
Jenny, as you turn around a minute before getting this final power-up, you clearly see it now. Just this girl who, as you first saw her, this just insecure, nervous thing, is standing confidently, her hands outstretched, energy flowing into you. Behind her, just a little bit taller, this woman covered in furs wearing a deer antler helmet with a bow and arrow pointed directly at you and just shooting an arrow into you, but it's a powerful arrow, so it's fine. This perfect imagery of Artemis and her priest.
Here comes the big one! I'm going to take the spear
He's gonna roll to die.
Stole
Wow.
from it and just plunge it within.
Jesus Christ. Combat is over.
I loot the monster and the king. I keep the spear?
Sorry, what?
Can I keep the spear or...
The spear fades away with the monster.
I loot the king.
The king sort of... he wakes up and your ring is just in his pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, Dion.
I've been
get
walking
something.
to yellow this entire time.
I know, you get something. I'll tell you, I'll send you it later. The secret gift was indeed on the king.
For like my final roll of combat, I actually had to use real fucking dice.
Yeah, because Roll20 just gave up for your character sheet, I guess.
Yeah, and you were so lucky I keep my dice bag on my desk.
Yeah, I think I would have, if not, I would have just had to roll for you, and if that didn't work, I would have just cried.
Yeah, and then I used my purple die, and it gave me a beautiful roll, because it's my baby.
Exactly. Jenny, the king's like, he looks at Lyra, and for a minute, he does see a reminder of his wife, his late wife, but it's not a painful one. Lyra, did you just channel Artemis?
Artemis?
Artemis? Or what?
Art.
That's you to him. You suck. Bye.
I kick him in the shin and I walk away. No,
the
not
episode
actually.
ends. Everyone wins. I know.
I guess. I think. Maybe.
He walks over. He just takes part of the high priestess, like, she probably has like a necklace or like a bracelet that signifies that she is one, and he just bows down and hands it to you.
Oh.
Lyra, I'm sorry. I've just he tears in his eyes. Your friend is right. I am barely a king. I'm just a mad dictator, I guess, or just an angry old man. And I have neglected the one person in my family who is still around. I've neglected you. And it hasn't been fair to just treat you like I have been. And you don't have to work at the temple anymore if you don't want to, but there's never been a high priestess capable of what you've just done. I mean, seriously, I'm so proud of you. This was all you. I wish I could have helped.
I think as he's saying all this, like, Lyra's fucking crying.
Do you hug?
Sure.
You hug. It's a little weird. I'm gonna make a shot in the dark and say Lyra's a tad touch-starved, so definitely not
Lyra's
used to
extremely touch-starved.
it.
Musha, get your nose out of my dice bag.
For a moment, after a day that started kind of shitty and is now just beginning to end, Lyra, that thing that you thought was missing, you think you've gotten a lot closer to finding it. And you turn to look at Jenny, who's just sort of standing there.
Waves high.
Lyra, do you have any last words you'd like to say to Jenny before she disappears?
Just gonna very quietly say, thank you. And if I can, I'd like to very, like, you know those, like, moments where it's like people are hugging and then they hold out their arm like, come on, like, join the hug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jenny joins in.
It's lovely, and Jenny, you feel a little that feeling in the back of your head, that positive impact you have on someone, and you look at your bracelet, and a nice pink gemstone situated right next to the purple one forms.
Fuck yeah, bitch, pink!
Of course, it had to be pink. This is the Fox episode.
Aha!
And Jenny, you start to fade away slightly, but you close your eyes, and as you open them again, you are not in a new time period. No, you are.
Vermont.
Yeah, episode 4, the Vermont episode. You find yourself actually. You can see the temple in the distance. You're only about like 5 miles away.
Oh God,
and
I have to deal with one of you now.
You hear like slight tapping on something, and you turn around. And you see a short little girl who has an iPad and is drawing something on Procreate.
Flips her off.
She barely reacts. She just looks at you.
Gee, I didn't know you put yourself in this episode.
I'm not little, I'm big. This little girl raises an eyebrow. Her skin is very dark. Her eyes are very sort of just hollow, but very piercing. you get the sense that out of the other two sisters you've met, this one seems to actually just... You don't really like looking at this one. And not in an annoying person way. Just in a... You are highly uneasy. She looks at you. In about 10 to 20 years, the temple will burn down. She will go with it. She will be regarded as one of the greatest priestesses of all of Ephesus. Alexander the Great rebuilds the temple a few years later. It's even bigger and grander than it was before. She is remembered forever. She continues drawing.
Well, you're more pleasant than your sisters.
My sisters don't like me very much.
Well, want to team up?
She looks at you again, and she just... It's so uncomfortable looking at her, Jenny. And you're just so not sure why. I don't want to team up with you, Jenny Schmidt. She continues drawing.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to team up with me either.
She doesn't react to that. She gets up. Why do you do this?
Why do you do what you do?
Because I have no choice.
But the same here.
She blinks. My sisters will continue to chase you, and I have to as well. They have their reasons, I have mine. But I guess she sort of ponders for a second. I'm sure you've noticed, my method of causing havoc, as my sister likes to say, is a tad different. She finally flips over the iPad to you, and you see a very photorealistic drawing of the monster that you just fought. Except in this, it is kind of... You see yourself sort of drowning in it.
You got some artist chops, kid.
She just doesn't react. You, again, just feel very awkward at your joke not landing.
No, the joke landed with her. She's fine with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, you're right. Elysium. That's my name. You can call me Ellie, I guess, if you want. That's what Ryder and Aegis call me.
Alright, Ellie.
She just sort of puts her hand up and sort of begins tapping in the air, and you sort of see this like weird purpley like hologram keyboard show up. And she's just like, would you like to continue going on? Going on with this, I mean, this journey, these tasks, these 12 individuals. You've gotten through 3 of them now. You're a quarter of the way there.
Got nothing better to do. It's either this or, I don't know, dying.
And who told you that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You know, you suddenly start to fade away. You again finally directly lock eyes with her. Eon isn't all that he says he is. And you slowly start just fading away, and you watch back, and Elysium switches to another canvas. This one shows you once again sort of drowning in something. And for the right before you go, you see her crack just the faintest of smiles. And that is where we will end off today's Era episode.
Woo! Yeah!
See, can you send me that song? It's really nice.
Sure, it's from, yeah, sure, I got it. It's from Ace Attorney. Hey,
Hey, did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah! We hotboxed the Temple of Artemis.
Yeah, so I'll just say it up front. There was basically an opportunity at each of the locations. Or hang on, let me pull up the song first. There was an opportunity at the Orchard, the Herbery, and the Hunter's Lodge to basically sort of screw up the High Priestess. The gimmick was, as you would sort of do these things, the king would show up and be embarrassed with the High Priestess. She would get angry and blame it on Lyra, and that would cause her to transform. However, you fucking hotboxed her, which I did not think you would do. Which then I was like, well, she's not in a position to have any emotions right now. So I was like, I'll just swap it to the king because of what Jenny said. So very unexpected. Nice job.
Other opportunities.
The other opportunity was, as Jenny correctly guessed, just using shitty apples. And at the Hunter's Lodge, if you just continued to talk about how you were treated, Cora would have just straight up followed you and just cussed out the High Priestess.
God.
The other opportunity at the Herbery was the steep. I was expecting you to get Lyra like kind of high, and Lyra just gets enlightened of just like, no, fuck the High Priestess, and cusses her out herself.
No.
Yeah. Little do I know.
Little do you know, I walked in with the plan.
Truly.
You're playing with the hotbox, the Temple of Artemis, and Hephaestus.
What else would I do?
What else?
I can't believe you thought that I was gonna get high, but I got everyone else high.
Haha!
Also, I looked it up. Apparently, if you do that kind of sage at that kind of level, that is really dangerous.
No, Salvia is like horrifically like powerful.
It can be very bad for you.
It can be.
Do not hotbox any temples to gods.
Too Many Voices says, do drugs responsibly, or don't do them at all. Your choice.
And don't throw them in the brazier at the Temple of Artemis. No one else consented to being high.
Exactly. I don't think there's anything else to break down about that episode. I think you guys kind of honestly saw everything.
What's my secret item?
Leon, I will tell it to you later.
Okay.
Tell me too. I want to know. I'm curious.
I'll tell you.
Anyway, goodbye.
Oh,
you don't get to know, audience.
Wait, hold on. Not yet. Tune in next time for Era Episode 4, High Tide, starring Lemieux.